Imagine if everything you thought was true, like Goldfish having a 3-second memory, or even the Great Wall of China being visible from space, turned out to be nothing more than a cleverly spun myth. Today, we're tackling 20 of the craziest half-truths around. We'll dig into claims like Einstein flunking math and whether dogs really only see in black and white. We're cutting through the hype to get to what's actually true. Welcome to Fact or Fable, your go-to spot for busting myths and setting the record straight. If you dig what we're doing, smash that like button, subscribe, and drop a comment below. Let's get real about these myths. Did coffee really shrink kids, or was it a sneaky parental ploy? Studies have shown that moderate coffee consumption doesn't stunt growth in children. This myth likely originated from concerns over caffeine's effects, but modern research confirms that genetics and overall nutrition play a much bigger role in growth. Astronauts can't spot it, so why do we keep saying this? Despite popular belief, the Great Wall is not easily visible to the naked eye from space. It blends in with the surrounding landscape, and even astronauts report that it's nearly impossible to discern without aid. Blind as a bat? Not quite. Meet their secret superpower. Bats are not blind at all. In fact, they have functional eyes and often rely on both vision and echolocation to navigate. Their so-called blindness is a massive misconception. Unlocking your brain's full power? Hollywood lied to us. Neuroscience shows that virtually every part of the brain has a known function, even if all its complexities aren't fully understood yet. That 10% myth is a relic of outdated research and cinematic exaggeration. Forgetful fish? These swimmers remember more than you think. Contrary to popular belief, goldfish can remember things for months. They're capable of learning tasks and recognizing their owners, proving they're far more perceptive than the myth suggests. Thunderhubs beg to differ. Here's why. In reality, lightning can strike the same location multiple times, especially if that spot is a tall, isolated structure. The Empire State Building, for example, is hit by lightning dozens of times each year. Fido's world isn't black and white. Let's see his palette. While dogs do see fewer colors than humans, they aren't completely colorblind. Their world is limited to shades of blue and yellow, not a total absence of color. A World War II trick fooled us all. Carrots won't give you night vision. This myth was popularized during World War II to mask radar advancements. Although carrots are rich in vitamin A, which is essential for eye health, they won't suddenly grant you superhuman night vision. Hiding from danger? Ostriches have a smarter plan. Ostriches don't actually bury their heads in the sand. When threatened, they lower their heads to the ground to monitor their surroundings better, but they never fully submerge them. Gum graveyard in your gut? It's stickier fiction than fact. Gum is indigestible, but it moves through your digestive system and is excreted within a few days. The 7 years myth is pure exaggeration with no scientific backing. Tiny tyrant? Napoleon's height was taller than his legend. Historical records indicate Napoleon was around average height for his time. Misinterpretations of measurement units and propaganda helped create the myth of his diminutive stature. Genius flunked school? Einstein's grades say otherwise. Contrary to the myth, Albert Einstein excelled in mathematics and physics. His early academic performance was stellar, paving the way for his groundbreaking theories. Floating astronauts prove it's not zero, just a tricky pull. Gravity is still very much present in space. It's just that objects in orbit experience microgravity, making them appear weightless. The misconception arises from misunderstanding orbital mechanics. Memory giants? Elephants forget sometimes, too. While elephants are known for their impressive memory, they're not infallible. They can forget or be affected by trauma, proving that even nature's giants aren't immune to the quirks of memory. Chris didn't find it first. Meet the real pioneers. Christopher Columbus wasn't the first to set foot in America. Norse explorers like Leif Erikson reached North America centuries earlier, and indigenous peoples had been thriving there long before any European arrived. Try it. Your eyes might betray this old wives' tale. It's nearly impossible to sneeze with your eyes open because the reflex forces them to shut tight, protecting your eyes from any particles expelled during a sneeze. Death by chocolate? It's true-ish, but not the full story. Chocolate does contain theobromine, which can be toxic to dogs in large amounts. However, the severity depends on the type and amount of chocolate ingested. So while it's a risk, it's not an immediate death sentence for every treat. 9 lives or 9 lies. Cats aren't immortal after all. The saying that cats have 9 lives is a metaphor for their resilience and agility. While they're remarkably resourceful, they only have 1 life, just like the rest of us. Quack science debunked. Ducks echo just fine. Acoustic experiments have confirmed that a duck's quack does indeed produce an echo. The myth likely persists because the echo isn't as distinct as one might expect. Giggling your way to health? It's not that simple. While laughter has undeniable benefits, like reducing stress and fostering social bonds, it's not a cure-all. Good health relies on a balanced approach that includes proper diet, exercise, and medical care. And there you have it, 20 of the wildest half-truths debunked. Thank you for joining us on this myth-busting journey. If you enjoyed unraveling these misconceptions, don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and share your thoughts in the comments.